Good evening, everyone.
How do?
Back in his natural surroundings. Need a bit of Jeanette and Chris. So yeah, we got back about I don't know, about 2:10, I think it were. So yeah, you know.
That's a different way. We see quicker.
Yeah. Anyway, I needed a nap. We're up early, you know, plus it's a long drive, 4.5 hours, so yeah.
6-minute ad.
Ooh, look at Lee with posh
I've
cat.
actually got a different camera angle for a change.
Ooh, I've just got lavender mixed with refreshed white lilac. Ooh.
Yeah, I've got a different camera angle. I'm using my camera angle that I used for the video with, but videoing's changing because I've got my GoPro working. Courtesy of partners. It's not let me down, and I've not altered the settings since partners sorted it, and I'm not messing with it.
That's it. Don't mess with some. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Yeah, I've just got to go on Amazon tomorrow to order that DMCI adapter for my monitor.
So
since I can't use that other tower.
I'm just says he's posh. But yeah, whew. I wouldn't like to think I would do that every week, 4.5 hours.
No,
it's a long journey.
Yeah, it is.
Long journey.
It is. It's a lot. It's a long.
I found some tart about. Amjad will know what I'm on about.
It's good to see Bella putting content back out.
Yeah. Carla's husband's passed away, Amjad. And I didn't know till we got back today. Real Chicks TV, as she's known. So yeah, found out her husband had passed away today.
Oh my God, she's been in your lives.
Yeah, she hasn't been in a lot just recently, but I mean, yeah. She's a big part of the beauty community as well, so that's that sort of how I know her.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is going to more than likely. This is going to be my new camera angle.
So yeah, I didn't think
the way this camera angle works, it pans round and it's going to cover me when I stream off my other computer because the way the monitor is.
Oh.
I mean, the other computer, is it? Let me see. Nice big monitor.
Cool.
Well, it's not a monitor, it's a TV, but it'll do as a monitor. Then my laptop, then I'll end up just being for YouTube only.
Yeah, Chris has got a lot of footage.
This camera angle, I do like the look of.
Hi, Kirsty, how are you?
Hi, Kirsty.
But
I've got to get keyboard, USB
yeah,
keyboard.
same as I say, Amjad, I think she's sort of getting back to some sort of normality. But I don't think she's 100% just yet.
No, I don't think she is, but it's nice to see her putting content out.
It is, it is. Hey, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
I was over there, and now I'm back here.
Hi, Johnny.
Hello.
There's only one thing spoiled it, Kirsty, in that what weather.
Hey,
but
Johnny.
We bought it back.
Johnny, partners makes me look small.
I told you, he's not a little guy.
No, he's not. He knocked on the front door. He opened the front door. I looked. I thought, who the hell
I
is
did
that?
say to Crypto, I'll see you over there.
Hi, Jackie. I missed you. I says,
Hi,
I mean, Lee rung me.
He was
Earlier
massive.
on, and he says,
tall.
"How do you know he's tall?" I says, "'Cause Johnny told me."
Yeah, he's 6 foot off.
Johnny's a tall guy.
He didn't get home too late. He didn't get here too late. He didn't get here till about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Oh well, at least he. But yeah.
But he's done he's done the tower. He's put all the gubbins in it for me. I've just got to get a DCI adapter.
Yeah, you look like you had a good time, Jeanette.
Yeah, we've had a fantastic time, Johnny. Same as I say, only thing that let it down with weather. But
hey, Chris is getting an eye for photography now, isn't he? When he can match his dog to the cliff.
One we on about having that one printed out. That one we have biscuit.
That's a good one, though. He perfectly matched the cliff next to him.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
at first, I thought I thought biscuit were part of the cliff till you looked and realised it.
Well, actually, you know where biscuit's in the frame. That behind it is actually Isle of Wight.
Yeah. So your dog matches the Isle of Wight.
But yeah, I mean,
gorgeous in that picture.
We've had same feedback from everybody.
Oh, a brilliant picture, that.
Yeah, and he says what Ari did it is he actually sort of knelt down, and that's a phone picture actually. It's a phone picture, and he actually knelt down to take that picture.
No.
But when he did a live stream, actually while Rick Cox, he were absolutely hissing it down, and he'd left his GoPro on like a bench right in front of the car.
Yeah, I went in that live stream
to do a time lapse. And hiya, Rick's Mowers, how are you? Anyway, so is there talking away on his live stream? Looks over at bench and his GoPro had gone. You've never seen him move so fast out that car.
There were two blokes, one on a bike and one jogging. I would after him, so give it up.
Well, it so happens that it was windy and it blew it off and it fell on the floor. Yeah, Chris, you've never seen him move so fast out the car.
Poor Chris.
But yeah, I'd highly recommend that caravan park if you like sort of, if you don't want hustle and bustle, it's got everything: indoor, outdoor, swimming pool,
talking to receptionist,
spa, and everything.
I was talking to receptionist during summer when they had all that hot weather.
Yeah.
I've been working on that. I took the table away and put it in the shed to work on it.
Yeah.
Look at that now.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
Good, that, Johnny. You've got a good job.
Not like you, half a job, Lee.
It's all right. When we went over to Siege, I've
redone the legs white again. I've redone the legs white again.
I'm just working on the chairs. The painted bubbles.
Very nice.
It were like sticky, weren't it?
Well, I enamel painted all the cupboards in the kitchen. They're fine, but the legs were fine as well. Oh, but the top of the table and it never went down right. Woo. Yeah, okay.
Finally got them out at car and stuck them on me whiteboard.
Okay.
Hi, Kate. How are you? But yeah, we went to Bournemouth. We went to Bournemouth yesterday.
What's Bournemouth like? I've always wanted to go to Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's all right. Very.
Is that the one that? No, it wasn't Bournemouth. Was it? Remember Only Fools and Horses when they went to the beach that day out? That
Where did they go on day out?
That was Brighton, wasn't it? I think.
Chris says that was Margate.
Margate, yeah, that's
I thought
it.
it was Hargate.
Margate.
No.
So I eventually managed to get
Oh.
the fridge magnet. Yeah, Kirsty says that's Margate. But yeah, it is a very busy place, this Bournemouth. Chris
That
thought
camera is going to get another mount put further
I
over.
was waiting because we sort of had an ice cream, because you've got to have an ice cream when you go on holiday.
Of course you have.
He says,
Oh, yeah, you got have an ice
I'll
cream.
I'll go
Yeah,
take
Kirsty, I got wrong one.
take Biscuit a walk on beach. Couldn't take him on because the dogs are only allowed on that beach after in certain months. Ooh,
Yeah, Lee told me that Callum got hit by a donkey, and then Chris said it was a horse.
Yeah, he nearly
got hit. But
yeah.
Lee was saying that he did.
Chris saved his life twice in one day.
Wow.
When
Yeah,
he went
under in the deep end.
I think what it were male, and I think he got a bit too close for comfort, and it started.
Hi, Magnetic. Hi, Tommy.
And
wow.
Chris had to pull him out of the way. Hi, George. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. Hi, George.
But yeah, and then that night they went swimming and they were messing about. Didn't realise they'd got near deep end, and all of a sudden Callum went.
Oh no!
So Chris had to,
yank him out again.
Yeah, so like twice in one day, it saved him.
Every day I was at the coast, I were in that sea. My beard was floating like that in water.
I wouldn't have liked to have gone at sea while we were there.
Yeah, well, yeah, it
Mind
was
you,
a bit nippy when I went back, but I didn't care.
Yesterday when we went to Bournemouth, there were a lot of surfers.
Oh, there is.
Hi, Gordo. How are you?
Hi, Gordo.
There you go.
Sea looks a bit rough.
Rough.
What?
For a bit of an understatement.
Oh,
This way, I
I'm just
wouldn't
turning the camera off, but I'm messing around with the
I
camera
was going
angle.
out in it, you know, and I'm a strong swimmer. But no, yeah. I mean, we had enough with rain pouring down, you know what I mean? In October, I'm just going to be at Salon doing work experience.
It looks like my mum will be moving to a new house in October.
this one.
Finally getting there.
I was going to say so much for, you know, I wanted to do it all in summer holidays.
We got new neighbours the other side of the road from us.
That new fancy drill thing I bought myself, that impact driver. I took my trailer apart today and tucked it away for next year. Took it apart. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be able to build a car by more next year. The weather will be turning soon.
Yes, I like that camera
This
angle.
chick says, I'd love to go to Bournemouth. I nearly went. But you see, where we went, it were more like, if you like peace and tranquility and wildlife and everything.
Yeah, I'd like that.
For you.
I wouldn't take Lee, though. He'd spoil it.
I mean, like Bournemouth, we're about 23 minutes away from where we were, and the difference in the two, you know, you know, going from sort of peace and tranquility and all country lanes and whatever.
Yeah.
Then you've got sort of Bournemouth where it's got,
bright lights and everything.
Yeah, it's.
Hello, Rex, my words.
Same as we've said.
Do you know, what do you think
You
of
want
this
to go for the
camera
peace and
angle?
quiet.
What do I think of that camera angle? Yeah, it seems all right.
Because the problem I've got, every time I do the other angle, I've always got the sun coming in behind the window.
Showed you that, the garage.
Oh, yeah.
You got to
Park Nest.
Yeah, Parkness, garage and repairs. He knows about it. But I haven't got the board yet, because it's where the hole is.
I'll tell you what it's missing, Lee.
What?
Haven't been switched off.
Shut up, you.
yes, please. Shut up, please.
I'm not saying nothing, but there will be something. You've just got to watch this space.
We've let cat out of bag now, then, Lee.
That's all I'm saying. You've got to watch this space.
Oh yeah, Gordo was saying they're all up in arms because footballs.
Oh yeah.
What can you do? I mean, there's not been no Emmerdale or Coronation Street for like, you know,
couple of days.
It's one of them things. It's a monumental occurrence, let's just say.
Yeah.
Do you know though, the rally cars down in local to me, that's gone ahead tonight and tomorrow. That's gone ahead.
Not.
It has.
I would have let it gone.
Hang on a minute. Jackie might not want to go there, Lee, but there's a place down there called Everton.
Oh no.
I've been to
Officially, we've got friends. We've got.
Not talking to you now, crazy. Tracer.
Yeah, we've been to Everton. And we've seen Shaggy Meadows. Chris says, who the comes up with all these names? Shaggy Meadows. What's that in aid of? But yeah. So we can say we've been to Everton. So there's a place down there called Everton.
No.
You love it there, Jackie.
Well, I'm saying that because Jackie is an average photographer. Now, if you're into photography and everything, it's the ideal place to go. I mean, we liked it because there weren't a lot of people on the site. Yeah, there were people there, but it was same as Chris said earlier on. They were talking to the receptionist, and she said when it was hot in summer, both the indoor and outdoor pools were jam-packed solid, and they were having to turn people away.
I bet they were.
There were that many people wanting to go go swimming that,
cool down.
So yeah. But yeah, it to me, we just picked apart from weather, we just picked right week.
Right week.
There weren't a lot of people there.
Cool.
I am here, but I'm messing around.
Hi Tim, how are you?
Hi Tim.
Hiya Warren, how are you? Hiya Gus.
Hello, Gus. Oh God, we've got the lunatic in. Oh God, we've got the lunatic.
Yeah,
that says it all.
You're a lunatic, Lee.
I was about to say that, Jackie. I thought you rode in.
Yeah, it's already there. Yeah.
It were we didn't let it spoil it, if you know what I mean.
No, you look like you're having a jolly time anyway.
We didn't let it. We went out and about. I'll tell you something. Now, this is the God's honest truth. I've been out more this week than I have done it last year.
No, nice one.
Because when we were coming home, I says, I've enjoyed it. I says, because we've been out and about every day. And Chris says, he knows, bro.
How did the chair do for you?
He knows, bro.
All right, Johnny.
Oh, it won't be in. He's at the caravan.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
news.
Gus says where's partner? Jerry's he's gone down with
Caravan.
I bet Chris got fit getting that chair in that.
Actually, there's no video coming out. I'm going to say it now. I stuck to my guns. I didn't do any filming when partners came.
You know, bro.
I done no filming at all when partners met us.
Tim, Gus.
He made me feel a giant. He made me feel like a dwarf.
Like a midget.
Midget. You are a midget.
Kind of midget. Oh, sorry. Well,
anyway, put it this way,
midget gem, and he's not a gem either.
We took it because, like, we went to like Tesco's were like 6 minutes away. So
I did say to Crypto I was coming over here. She was. I was on Crypto's panel as well.
Forgot what I was saying now.
Sorry, love.
Yes, he did, but there's no video been done.
By anyone.
No
videos. No.
No.
I did say I was coming over here. I don't know if you heard me.
The only reason he came here is to sort out me tower. He's putting a load of stuff in my tower. So
that was nice of him.
He tried looking at my laptop as well, but it's no good.
Little Freckle says,
well, I've got all the. Remember the tower? The one he had.
That camera you're using now, Lee, is spot on. You can see everything.
That is this camera here is a polar. What is it?
What means I can see all the little details on your tracks and stuff. From
you can.
No, his partner's as tall as Anthony Dodge.
Well, I'd say he's about 6'1", 6'2", partner.
He's the same height as Anthony
I'm
Dodge.
6'4", so he's definitely.
I'd say Anthony's a bit bigger.
He's almost the same height as me, definitely.
Yeah.
Anthony Dodge is a little bit taller, so he's a little bit.
I see the building big in Yorkshire.
Not much taller.
No, not much.
But yeah, like
we had a good laugh.
Mini, this camera. Let me go to my setting.
Stop fiddling, Lee. One day we'll sit there about clicking something.
Yeah, it's an Eagle Eye Mini. It's Polaroid. It's a Polaroid make.
Should be nearer the. It's too far away, Lee.
I know. I'm messing with the camera angle at the moment.
Lee, for somebody I've never met, I've seen you in every angle.
Yeah, that's a good one, Matt, Johnny.
And if you'd have told me the right place, I might have met you, you daft git.
Yeah. Idiot.
Next year.
Oh,
Village.
I'm going to send you a sticker. I'm going to write Bramlett and Branham on the back so you know the difference.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He has to go back to school.
No,
Oh, that's so cute.
That's Ronnie and God over the dog. Obviously, that's
not the spring.
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting them a phone now. Look at Ronnie sitting, waiting patiently.
He is gorgeous, Ronnie.
All right, good.
Okay, then Ghosty says he's going to shed. Hi, Date Rider.
Jesse.
That's for Date Rider.
Jesse.
Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening.
Ooh, this is a long running job.
Jess. Come here.
Ronnie. Oh.
Paul.
We've got Dave back in the chat.
Ronnie's saying to Jessie, Paul. Ronnie's there going like this, bringing him his paw.
No.
Bless him. Little there and all, look.
Get one there.
It's a great dog, though.
Camera arm. I've got an idea. I've seen one on
Tommy's saying, he says, I remember exactly where the sport they used to call the oddball football from names out with schools. I think that as a kid that West Bromwich Albion and Sheffield Wednesday were places. That's one thing you don't say in this Tommy.
No, stuff around's not worth talking about.
Chris supports other team.
Yeah.
She's learning fast.
Very clever dog.
She's going a bit. Going a bit excitable. But yeah, I'll Summit as well. Biscuit's been in his element. Asking Jessie for a pour on his neck when like this.
No.
You do it.
She's going excited, bless her.
Look at the other little dog sitting there so quiet.
No, sits there.
No.
Patiently.
So cute.
Did you see one like that?
Say, come on, where's mine?
And I thought, right, well, I'll get them a funny.
Hi, Vanessa.
Tiny little teapot.
It was a postcard with like.
Oh dear.
Took it to the counter. So that's $2.99.
Yeah, so because I'm not going to build the caravan next year, I just took it apart and stashed it.
Jesse.
I don't want the kids banging themselves.
Is that the one that you're doing?
Yeah, I took the main body off, I put that underneath the caravan.
Yes.
The other one. Slid it underneath. I
Paul.
put the wheels in the shed,
No.
and then the main top I've slid under the other caravan.
Paul.
You're going to be too excitable now.
So if I want to do any projects now, they'll have to be inside the workshop.
Tommy says someone lives in Parkington Thistle.
So that table will be ready to put back together tomorrow.
Hi James, how are you?
Nice one.
You can have a table back now. She's been having a bake on top of the fridge.
No.
Johnny.
She did very well the other night.
Hey, there's only a little square left, and she says nobody's allowed to touch it.
Hi, Victor. How are you?
You know when you went like that with a spoon into it, the berries just split open and the juice got off.
I am
Jack.
I'm just trying to match with cameras, but it's not going as planned.
Did what you done then, Johnny? Sanded it all down and just stained it?
It's yacht varnish.
Oh, yacht varnish.
Really thick stuff. Really
Can't go
thick.
wrong with that. Has your cousin gone then, Crypto?
No, she's talking to my husband at the minute.
Yeah, Crypto, did you hear me say I'll see you at Jeanette's? Are you too busy gathering me?
Yeah.
I did type it in your chat as well.
So, on a plus note, I got a phone call from Callum's college. The careers officer is going to ring him on Monday because I was. Hiya, Richard.
Okay. She's not here yet, Tim. Hi, Tim.
I did tell him that he was struggling a bit. Gordo says she's getting there. She knows sitting down and poor, and she has the attention span of a gnat. The thing is, Gordo, she's only a young pup, so yeah. I mean, yeah.
Border college, that's why she's learnt that already.
Oh yeah. Hi, Gordo. Hi, Abby Rail.
She'll get there. I mean, she's only a young pup.
When a dog's so intelligent, you can train it to do stuff by whistles. You know you're all right.
Oh yeah. They are very clever.
Wish could tell Lee like that.
That's what you did, Jackie.
I'll tell you something, right? I'm going to show you now. It's been such a hard day for Biscuit.
He's knackered. Oh.
He's cream crackered.
Lee, Crypto says hello to you then. Ignorance.
Hello, I got used to it. I got used to him ignoring me.
I'm gonna slap him if he ignores you again like that.
Well, don't worry about it.
I'm trying to come up with a new way of where my camera can go because this is my new camera angle, but I need to come up with an idea where
he needs sellotape into that seat by his arm, so he just has to sit there.
Gordo,
tell you what, I don't know how he sits on that chair. I sat on it last night, and it bloody said bouncy.
Well, I've said
and then
to
he
him
fell off it twice.
Because when he sits down, it's going like this, and I said, I can see.
He's bouncing up and down.
I can see it happening.
Yeah,
he'll be on a live stream, and all of a sudden, and legs will be up in air.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
No, can I?
Hey, Lee, how big a box of crayons do you want for Christmas?
Just one of these things where, you've got to watch this spot because it is going to happen eventually.
You mean when he's spring, he's sprung?
No, yeah.
Lee's own personal ejector chair.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it glitched then and it was stood up.
I was mind it for actually because I don't know because it was funny the other day.
No, spot on. And you only did your light as well, it was. All right.
I mean, baby, would you be able to edit that thing out of Crypto's? Yeah, what I was telling you about.
What?
Would you be able to? It's only like a second.
Oh yeah, because Ali said he was going to do it. Oh, Britty boy, they mentioned it, because I don't know. I've got it on obviously hidden at the minute.
But Chris is better than me.
What?
I don't know. I don't know how you do it.
Let's say it was about 18 minutes in.
Yeah, it's
like
18
that,
minutes in.
It's
18 minutes in.
Well, now I've learned, so I know it sounds awful to people getting them to do things. It's just so I know it's.
Well, Chris can do it for you.
It's the way you look at it, Crypto. It's your live stream. Run it how you want it.
Well, someone did come up pretending to be someone else, and they didn't have a camera. And I said, "I'm sorry, I'm not letting you up."
Yeah.
No.
I'm the same.
But it's not just that, because some people can say, like we're all on live now.
The live stream
you can actually video the person.
Yeah, the live stream I do on my channel, I actually say if you don't want to show the face, show it in the basement before coming up, and then you can turn the.
Well, that's why I say, and usually show your face and then do what I do, so I know you're there. I'll let you up. Yeah.
But I mean, it's like same as I said in your live stream, Crypto. I mean, it was like Part Nest. He played a joke on me. I think it was last Mondays.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And basically, I rejected it because it was somebody I didn't know, so I rejected it, not knowing that it were actually Part Nest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
it's when partners comes up, I've noticed he's not actually on the camera yet. It's like his thing, or unless that's just when he comes up on here. It's like he's like something comes up instead of him at first.
So yeah, it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Well, what I've noticed though, some trolls, I did think about it, but some trolls take actual video clips of people being on someone's live. Like me moving around now, they can actually put that up. So that's why I get you to do what I say. So, you know. Yeah. That's why I thought, right, best do that because, I'll make these faces or whatever, It's just so I know you're doing my command, so I know you're actually live on it, if you know what I mean.
But I mean, it's
you gotta do because the trolls.
It's coming to summer when you've got to do that sort of thing just to enable people to come up on your lives.
Yeah,
it's horrible because
I got one flashing in
I had it with a live stream. Someone tried knocking me down. I went off YouTube.
Well, it's not that. I mean, it's a bit like my cousin said, and she's got a point there. I mean, can you imagine doing a live stream and your kids walked in and then that come up?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know predominantly my lives as adults, but you imagine.
But what if your kid walks in, or you got your grandkid round, or what?
Well, that's it. That's it.
You know what I mean? And that comes, and then you put that on, and that comes up on your channel. Like happens
that. That's the thing about trolls, crypto. They don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they don't care. They don't think like that.
I had 2 trolls on my latest video. Me video over the thing that allowed me out with me hobby, glue gun. I had 2 trolls comment on it.
But the thing is as well.
That what's it? Mickey Blue Eyes was being a bit harsh. She didn't like what he was saying.
No,
I don't know. Oh yeah, I know.
I've
seen that Mickey Blue Eyes. I've seen him about.
I thought he was staying a bit close to win.
I knew a couple of channels that have put him on time.
You know what though? You could have got rid of him because he was starting to piss me off.
Well, I wasn't near the laptop. I had you up on my phone, so I couldn't.
Because I was about to get rid of him.
The thing is, crypto. If you don't want anybody in your live stream, just say to can a mod get short.
Well, what I was going to do, because that's why I was looking at the channel and we couldn't find it. He put a comment and he was slagging, is it Dirt Rider off about his glasses? I said, I'm not being funny, but you don't slag someone about glasses and stuff like that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
But I was looking up and I couldn't find the comment. I thought someone deleted it then. And I didn't see anyone's, something to offer or anything, but we couldn't find it.
It's like if I block someone or get rid of someone's message, I'll get rid of them and report their channel.
But he apologised. I went, okay, you apologise.
I don't trust him.
Then he started picking it again, and I thought, I can't be doing this.
No, he's
naming the American the thing is as well, with my content, nearly every single either live stream, whether it be baking or whatever, I hold all my comments for review first.
Oh right, the certain things.
A lot of these
I'm not sure how you do that. Is that for like swearing and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't hold them for review. I just go and get rid of them if I don't like them.
No, but he was talking about doing with like electric bills and stuff. What's it got to do with you? And he was still coming out. No, like he was calling sorry, Jerry. He was calling specky and stuff. I thought, I'm sorry, but that's an insult. I'm sorry, I don't like that.
I mean, the thing that got me. I mean, I sort of retorted back to him. He says, "Hiya, Jeanette." He says, "How's Ronnie?" And I thought, well, I wish I'd got a pound for every time anybody sort of asked me.
Did no one time him out?
I didn't know.
I should have timed him out. Because I was looking at the
I
stream
don't
to find
give them a chance. I don't give them a chance to time them out. I just get rid of them straight away. I won't time them out.
What I was trying to say is, whether it be my baking or my live streams, because I hold my comments for review, I've been getting a lot of like links to porn sites. So I just click on iDozer and that.
R.I.P. mowers. Oh no, Dave, it's not that. I just don't like people. Sorry to bring this to you, chat. I'm just saying, I just don't like people calling people's appearance. That's one thing I won't agree with. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's one. I mean, you can have a joke with people that giggle. I don't agree with that.
I give them a warning.
Yeah, well, I did. I said, "Oh, that's not nice."
Warning, I'll say, look. We don't have no drama. We don't have no foul language. Blah blah blah.
Well, I said that to him, and then he apologised, and then he started again. You know what I mean? And then he went, "Okay, I will go." Being all funny. I don't have to. Anyone took him off, but he went, "Okay, I will go." I said, "Well, it's not that I want you to go, but talking like that, I don't like it." You know what I mean? If you're not gonna be nice. I just thought I'm not having that on my channel. Sorry.
I mean, James has just said I'm an ugly sod. That's why I don't go on panels. But the thing is, James.
James.
I mean, I'm not exactly, you know.
Well, James has been up on. James, you've been up on my panel.
I look at it this way. Like Jackie, I know, like Jackie don't like to come on camera, and I respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all here as one big happy family.
Yeah, I'll have to turn up because I can't hear anything. Sorry about
that.
Sorry,
Hello.
But this is it. You know, you do what's comfortable for yourself. If you're not comfortable in front of the camera, you know what I mean, then you know, I'm not going to push anybody to come up on camera.
Jeanette, when it were really hot, I was sat here with nothing.
I get that. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you know, it's all about having fun. It's all about coming together as one.
We're talking about the guys who've been a bit rude. Yeah. So I don't like that in my channel.
So yeah, you
know what I mean.
It says the king speaks of his love for Harry and Meghan as he tries to bring the family back together.
It's all about having fun, having a laugh. You know, no negativity, no calling. You know what I mean. But this is it. James has just said he's self-conscious, but. You know, I'd never push anybody.
Yeah, you don't need that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never push anybody to come up on panel. Links there if you want it. If you want to come up panel, you know.
It's a bit lacking in it.
As I say, when I do an open
is that my neck? Is my neck going?
Links there to click if you want to come up.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Chris will tell you, and Chris will tell you. I mean, no lie. Chris has been doing YouTube for a long, long time, and I never used to go in his live streams. I never used to nothing.
Yeah.
Because I was like that. I was self-conscious about me image and me. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna put her back in there. Nougat, come on.
Won't go out.
Mister, out.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's I won't push anybody to do something that they're not comfortable doing.
Well, that's why I'm getting annoyed at people that like when they talk about people's appearance and that. You can never laugh at someone, but when you start talking about their appearance or or disability or anything like that, it's like, no, I'm sorry, mate.
Nah, sling it.
Yeah, I'm not having that. Yeah.
It's all right. I'm just blowing smoke away. I mean, it's like this. If you look like Shrek, I don't care.
Oh no, don't bother me. No, if you've got a good heart and that shows,
you've got to be comfortable in what you're doing.
Yeah.
I look
Everyone's
like Shrek,
unique
but
in their own way.
Everyone's
Everyone's good in their own way.
Of course, everyone's got their own qualities.
Everyone's unique in their own way, and everyone's good in their own way.
Everyone has their own qualities.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason. Long time no see.
Hi, Jason Summers. It was in mine earlier. I think you just nipped him.
Or was that a party?
Oh, was that part? Oh, right.
Yeah, look.
Oh, very nice.
But you know what I mean? I'd never push anybody to come on panel.
Oh, no, yeah. I don't do that, yeah.
Doing that in order to come up, you know, I don't push anybody.
I mean, I feel bad in a way because obviously now I've got to say to people that it's like, because there's so many trolls about now, it's like, you're going to have to show yourself to me, you know, to be, let up.
Yeah,
hey, I'm in the
you know, it's live and it's not like a recording.
That's what I say. Yeah, recording. Oh, it's them. So,
yeah.
Hello, is it Gus? Hello.
Yeah, come in here. I'm trying to reverse this camera around. Okay. I want you to look at my railroad up here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
just watched it.
But you love your dad, don't you?
So this is pretty wild. Y'all are over there in the UK and I'm over here in the USA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's 10 to 10 here, so
yeah. Some of the videos he puts out, he sticks to that name.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to set the camera up here. Can't get it to set.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I totally I think it's actually good.
It never gets his own selling all the go down there. Going down to the sugar up salad.
It's all right.
Yeah,
if something's said with delivering, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I want to offer condolences to y'all for, the Queen. Long live the King.
Well, that's it. I mean, it comes because that it will like everybody were making the way up to Balmoral.
I don't know. Hello, Cameron.
You know what I do if I was him?
You want this?
Oh, yeah,
yeah. Do you want this as well? There you go.
You know what Carl should do, you know, right? Carl, yeah, he should pass it on to his son. He could be around anymore. He's a limp note.
I was just saying exactly
but I explain to Colin, I think it's
You did it. Oh, he did it. You didn't blame the other. Yeah, no, I did.
Is the neck going funny? Is my neck going funny? I can't tell.
Jackie wants to know if that's your sister.
I don't know if it's just, I think I don't know if You hear me?
Yeah, something playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy said loads of noise as well.
So I don't know who's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
next.
I'm sure Jason's speaking to you.
It is just because he's muted it now and it's gone.
Yeah. I thought that because it made me think, is my neck going funny?
Yeah, it's always good. That's why we call him the lunatic from Arno. He causes an uproar in everyone else's streams.
Yeah,
what is it, Johnny Five with a noise in the background?
No, it's Gus.
Oh, right.
Gus.
He
goes in the American streams and he causes uproar.
Every day in America.
Stream sometimes.
As Shaggy said, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
What time is it? What time is it booking in America?
They're about 5 hours, Christina. They're about 5 hours behind us. So we on 10 to 10. It's be about 10 to 5.
Yeah.
So it's more daytime over there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Because when I do my live stream on a Sunday, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time.
I'll tell you something, I ain't come back from holidays unscathed. Look at that. I've got all bruises all on my arms and I don't know where I've done them.
Have you got all them? You know what? I
use like a peak.
I do.
One little bang, one little bump.
Oh, that's
it. I'm covered in them. I've got a bruise in my belly. Yeah, I keep noticing it and I think I've not even banged myself. How have I got that?
This is the thing. I mean, I don't even know how I've got them. So, I mean, I could bump my arm and
I got one on my leg
and I've got a bruise and I'll think, how have I done that on my arm?
Oh no, honestly, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
Well, your mum's
not
said
bruise
nothing
easy.
No, I just said, Carol said hello or something. Not said not back yet.
My mum's ignoring me. Takes 2 ways off.
It was open 46 minutes ago. She said hello back. That was
it. But yeah. When I said in your stream, Dirt Rider ignoring me, and that's why I went talk to the hand.
Oh, you know what I mean. He's been Dirt Rider.
Yeah, Dirt Rider being dirt bag.
Is that it?
Yeah.
By now, Dirt Rider, I give as good as what I get.
Yeah, he's not
posing for selfies. Yeah, Dirt Rider says
it's to do funny pictures with her now.
Yeah, to send to Thomas. But it is up.
But yeah, I mean, you know.
I've only got any pictures of it.
Was it Chris? What? No, I don't know how I've done it. I'm always, you know, a bruise can appear out of nowhere. I mean, you see me on that.
Chris has been picking on you in your sleep, Jeanette.
Hey?
Chris has been picking on you in your sleep.
Yeah. But yeah, I can get up next morning and the bruise appears and I don't even. I mean, you seen that?
Yeah, I thought that. I get them. I've got one on my leg and it was really bad.
You know, depending on where they get the blood from. I mean, like last time, only thing I got were like a little pinprick. It didn't bruise at all. Now, time before that, I got a massive bruise.
The one of my leg was really, really bad. I could tell like that. That's nice. No,
you know, it's basically yeah. I don't sort of have to. Hi Ted, how are you?
Hi Ted.
Thank you very much, Ted.
Yeah,
I think it came as a big surprise to everybody. You know, I mean, she were only like sort of swearing Prime Minister in on Tuesday, and she died yesterday. You know what I mean?
She's now put.
It's quite shocking, though, yeah. Look, there you go. Look, there you are. We're two funny.
I've just said hi, Ted. Oh God, Octin barking orders over there.
Yeah, Jackie does. She bruises like a peach.
Eyebrows like a peach.
But yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't let me do it.
Probably have to do Facebook to do that.
Ted says it
Payment
was odd. Yeah, I mean, Shoni swore Prime Minister in on Tuesday.
Can I just say, what day free?
It's all right. He's editing all his footage, what he's got from holiday, and he says, "Can I just add? I'm on day 3." He's doing it day by day.
Yeah.
Tommy says, so if Charles said he didn't want to do it and then William said no thanks to. No, basically, I will try to explain this to Callum. When
no, it's put the phone on her.
When
Charles,
yeah,
obviously
when Queen Elizabeth's dad died,
I think yeah, you can press it on.
Charles is third now. He's not going to pass it to William because now Charles has said that William.
You can speak in a minute.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth and Princess Margaret were the only 2 children of her dad, right? She didn't have any boys, so basically, it went to Queen Elizabeth because she was the eldest. Hi, partners.
Hi, partner.
So, basically, now I don't know who's oldest, whether it's Charles or Princess Anne, but it always goes to the eldest of their children, right? So obviously Charles has got, he's king now, and his eldest child is William. So if out happens to Charles, it goes to William.
Yeah, it goes to William.
Harry has got
Harry won't get it.
Harry will never get it.
If anything happens to William,
it goes to
George. His eldest son.
Yeah.
So Harry will never become king.
You know, someone said to me today, do you know how long it's going to take for the money to change over? That's not going to be done straight away. That's going to take months.
He said, yeah.
About probably take up to 2 years.
Take months.
But when all's said and done, it's not a monetary thing. It's his mother were.
Hello, Jenny.
Hiya, Jennifer. How are you?
Hi,
so yeah, you know what I mean.
Isn't it like that's how you said he might want to keep his mum on the. You know.
Yeah, I said you never know. I said he might decide to keep his mum on the mint for a while.
Looking forward to your bacon live. Jeanette, she's looking forward to your bacon live. She's been looking at some of your bacon lives.
Oh, I haven't decided what we're making. That one. No, we only been back about half an hour. When Callum says, "What you baking on Tuesday?"
Yeah,
I said to Tracy, "Do you have to leave it till just Tuesday?"
William's son George. No, I think he's about 8, isn't he? Something like that.
Yeah, 8, 9, something like that. Yeah, and there's Princess Charlotte and Louis.
It always goes in because William's Charles's eldest child. It will automatically be passed to William when it happens to Charles, and then in turn, if William becomes king, it will. It will go to
Charles ain't been looking too well. I've never seen his hands.
Yeah, so something happens to William's son George. Don't it become another queen again?
Yeah, Tony's under a different channel.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
But you see, that's the only reason why we had a queen is because there was only her and Princess Margaret. They only had 2 girls. They didn't have any boys. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's
it's declared.
Whoever, but same as I was saying, I was trying to explain this to Callum. I says if Charlotte had been born before George, she'd have been next in line, if you know what I mean. But because George is the eldest of William's children, it'll go to him, and then in turn, when George is old enough and he gets married and he has children, he'll pass it down to them.
Hi, Jennifer. There's an argument though, isn't there, as well about it. I know they say it goes to the firstborn child, but sort of like, say, when George has children, say he has a girl first and then a boy second, because technically the king has more power. Will it go to the eldest one, or will it go to the child that's second born because it's a boy and not? Do you know what I mean? He has a boy second, the girl first.
Eldest child of that reigning monarch. Oh yeah, William and Kate are now Prince and Princess of Wales.
Yeah, because obviously there was an argument over the fact
Charles that Prince of Wales, but because he's been made king, that means he passes the title down to his son.
Yeah, you know that princess and no, because it's one of them. Like the Queen's dad, when he died when she was so young, when she took over, obviously because he didn't have any son to take over, she became queen.
Yeah,
if he would have had a son,
basically what I just said.
Because but if he would have had a son, and his son was, I say, the third born child, wouldn't he ever become king and she wouldn't have become queen? Because it's always the king that takes over.
It all depends who's the eldest child.
Because that's what I always got told. Like
if they'd had a boy first, then the queen would never have become the queen. But because they only had 2 girls, that's how she became queen.
So it's all changed now then from years ago. Because years ago, if you'd have had like 4 or 5 children and your eldest was a girl, you'd never have been queen. They'd give it to one of the sons because it was always the king that reigned.
It always goes to the eldest child of that, you know.
Whether it's male or female.
Yeah, whether it's male or female.
Right. So basically, if George is the child first and it's a daughter, she'll become queen after George.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So Prince Charles passes it down to William, and then he passes it down to George. But when he gets married and has children, if he has a daughter, firstborn, then that child will become queen, or you know what I mean? Hiya, James. Yeah. So it always goes to the eldest child of that descendant.
Yeah. Because he just declared it as well, Prince Charles, that he now declares that William and Kate are now Prince and Princess.
Yeah, obviously because that when he were Prince of Wales, but now he's become king. He's passed that down to his eldest. Yeah.
Hi, James J.
So does that mean once William becomes king, George become prince?
Yeah, he'll pass that down to his son as he'll be Prince of Wales.
Yeah. It can get that confusing, can't it? But for someone that's been a queen, she's been a really good queen for 70 years. Considering we say
that's it. A lot of people, she's the only monarch that they've ever known. It's like me. She
reigned for 71 years.
I mean, I was born in 1962.
So she died, yeah.
Yeah, she took over in 1953, I think. So obviously, I've only ever known Queen.
Yeah, my nana's 76 in November. And obviously, when she was born, the Queen's dad was king. So when she was like 5.5, she became queen. So she didn't remember the king because she was only so young. So obviously she's only ever known the queen.
Yeah, because Tommy will wonder. He says, so Charles, William, and George can't all. No, they wouldn't put them all. Let's say if they were flying anywhere, them 3 couldn't all travel in same airplane.
No, because if you all die, then who becomes the next king or queen? King, should I say? It's not allowed, is it?
Don't have to travel separately.
No,
is that the reason? No, I was going to say, is that the reason why William and Harry travelled separately and Charles, or to?
No, they don't get on, do they?
Well, I mean, it's just by coincidence that Harry and Meghan were in country at the time, because they come over to support one of the charities that they support or something.
Something they were doing in London, yeah, at the
that
time.
Invictus Games thing, that disability games thing that they do.
Yeah, our partner.
I know someone that's working with Harry at the moment in the UK. I know a CP lad that's working for Harry with Harry at the moment in the UK.
But yeah, I mean, it's same as well. Like in America, you know what I mean? The big heads of state never travel together.
Yeah.
Just put them on a plane and get them here. I'm sorry. If the plane goes down, it goes down.
Watching weird things on YouTube. Oh, is that? You're just saying about the rule about
it's also like I was saying today.
They all travel together and they all die, then you sort of take over. It's one of them. Oh, okay.
It's like I was saying today. You imagine all heads of state coming for Queen's funeral. Who was Sheffield Wednesdays? No, Chris's other side is a United supporter. Tommy.
I'm United all the way.
Anyway, I was saying to Chris today, you imagine all these like President of Italy, France, Canada, Australia, all coming for funeral. I says it's going to be a terrorist, you know. All the birthdays and Christmases are come together.
My fella turned around and said today, like, obviously because the Queen's so popular and the funeral's going to be massive, he said it's like a massive thing, like something really bad could happen. Could you imagine if a terrorist came to terrorise the funeral? I was like, because he was that many sick people out there, it's something they do with all them sort of people. I said, if someone did that at the Queen's funeral, they're disgusting. Oh, yeah.
But it's like this, you know what I mean? And I said to Chris, I says, it's going to be a nightmare security-wise. Everybody coming over for Queen's funeral. But, yeah, you know, they want to come and pay their respects. I mean, oh, no, the Prince was over supporting. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Support the team.
Yeah, no, because the Queen's going to be in Windsor, isn't she? In Windsor for the next 3 days now to go and visit in the coffin.
Richard says in America they use 2 Air Force gunboats to confuse terrorists. They always get. Yeah, that's it.
So I was learning like all sorts about the Royal Vault, like how Prince William's in the Royal Vault. And he can't move over to the George the Sixth vault until the Queen died, because he is not royal blood. So they're going to move his body just after her funeral to bury him in the royal vault at the St. George the Sixth vault or something.
Yeah, well, it ran news the other day that Prince Philip will now be moved. So she can be buried with her mum and dad, like Queen Mother,
and her sister, yeah,
and obviously Margaret. So now Prince Philip's going to be, in essence, dug up to be moved.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's in like a vault, in a tomb in a royal vault somewhere.
Yeah,
it's called the royal vault, and then
it's not Buckingham Palace, Lee. It's under Windsor.
In Windsor, underground.
It's under Windsor Palace. It's just a
that's where the Queen will go, but that's not where Prince William is. He's in a royal vault somewhere where all the royals go.
Prince Philip, not William.
It's all the same place.
With him in the George Palace.
It's all the same place where they are. It's all the same place.
No, it's not.
It's different.
It is. It's got separate.
It's all in the same place.
No, they get put in a separate place.
Yeah, they don't. It's under the room. It's under the floor. If you watch on YouTube, it's under the window, and it's different rooms.
Yeah, when they go with them, innit?
Yeah, on the Windsor Castle is where all the where all the royals are buried. There's 25 different kings or queens that have reigned under Windsor.
Richard says it's St George's Chapel in Windsor.
Yeah.
That's right. There's a big vault down the bottom in the bottom there.
But it was on one at news or either that or on Facebook. I've seen it somewhere that because Prince Philip died or before Queen, that basically they put him in turn him into like a crypt, basically.
Yeah, and the royal vault has been put in.
Now Queen's died, they're going to move him to be at side at Queen.
Yeah, because he's not royal blood, he can't technically go in to keep the vault where all the royals go. He has to wait for the Queen to pass away before he can get put in with her. She's going with her dad and her sister, and her mum. But yeah, until the Queen died, he weren't allowed to go in with the Queen in the royal vault. He's separated in the royal vault from her, which I couldn't believe.
But this is the thing as well. I mean,
Jesus Christ, it's not just a chapel, is it? It's a huge bloody cathedral.
This is the thing. I mean, they're on about the love story between Queen and Prince Philip. Now, originally, he was from Malta, Prince Philip was. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know much about
Malta.
I just think it's sad that he reigned with the Queen for so long and he's had to be separated from all the royals because he's not classed as royal blood until his wife passes away, and then he's got to be moved and disturbed to get put with his wife because he's.
At least he gets put.
Mr. Google himself spoken Richard. He says the royal vault was constructed during 1810 to 1814. The vault is placed underneath the St George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. There you go.
Yeah.
But obviously we've had a 4.5 hour journey, so we've been listening to. But on every channel, it's
Yeah, because we asked, didn't we, as well, where Diana was. Diana, Princess Diana was in there, but Princess Diana's not in there. She's with
she's in her home ground.
She's in her home ground because her brother requested she got put in the home ground.
Allow her to be buried because basically she were only married.
Yeah, it did say they wanted it to go in the royal. Yeah, they wanted it to go in the royal vault, but her brother wanted it to go in the ground where she lived. So she's not in there in St George.
Richard says now that Queen Elizabeth has passed away, it has been made known that the British monarch will be laid to rest along with her parents, and her husband Prince Philip will be moved to lay by beside her. That's exactly what I read, Richard. They're going to move him to be. Anyway, I was saying she married Philip before she became queen, right? And because he was from Malta and he was serving in the Maltese army, she left England to be with him in Malta. And that's where she heard about the death of her dad. So that's the only reason why they came back to England.
Oh, right. So she was in Malta when her dad died.
Yeah, it were on radio today. And she sort of left England to be with Philip because he were in the Maltese army. He were in the army in Malta. And that's when she learned about the death of her dad. So obviously she were going to become queen, so she came back to England. And that's how Prince Philip ended up. He came back with her, obviously, because he were married to her.
Wow.
Richard
this evening's history lessons with Jeanette Pickering.
Richard's put on a lighter though. Imagine being buried with the mother-in-law.
No, thank you. No, thank you. And not in my mother-in-law.
I don't remember there, Christina.
Hey.
I don't think he. Hey, up! I tell you,
I got with my mother-in-law. Actually, I was the second.
I'll tell you something really weird happened this morning.
She don't like me.
I got on with her, but she's like a bit of a bitch, his mum.
I mean, you know, Mum.
I'm sorry, Mum.
You know, my mum's passed away. Anyway, we get up this morning, and just underneath card are a big feather. So I showed it. I call him. I said, "You know what a feather means, don't you? It means the loved one's looking out for you."
Anyway, the pigeons shit on your car.
So, honestly, this is on God's truth. On radio, very first song that we heard were "Wind Beneath My Wings," and that's what my mum and my stepdad had played at the funerals. And I just sat in car bawling my eyes out. And I said,
Christine had to, when my dad passed away,
the funeral.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it.
And I put,
did it for you.
Yeah. Everyone liked it though, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm not superstitious or anything, but I said,
Tracy's mum was a lovely person. She was a good mother-in-law.
That feather and that song meant my mum were weird and were being his guardian angel on drive back. Because there is a lot of dickheads on road. Let's.
I believe in all that, me. I believe in all that. I really do. But if I see a feather or I see a shining star in the sky that's twinkling away, I believe that it's somebody in the family watching close by. I mean, we've had the odd thing like when I lost my baby, or I think when I lost my dad, when I lost my granddad not long ago before that as well, on my nana, because they'd all died within like 18 months of each other, all three of them. I had things like going missing in my house, or things falling off the top of my fridge that would never have fell. And then I got like an ice cream cart. It just sort of tipped over. Like for no random reason.
We've had sort of similar things happen, Christina, here. You know, we've been in bed and no handsets telly's been nowhere near, and all of a sudden volume's gone down. Callum's had his Xbox keep turning on while he's in bed asleep. Yeah, and Chris's mum passed away in July of last year. She's been on about a year. But
you've said your house is a bit funny that way, don't you?
And my mum loved Bones of Chris, Pixie's channel. That's him over there. And he keeps feeling something tapping him on his shoulder, or tapping his leg, or tapping him on back of his. You know what I mean? But I do believe in them sort of things. And I says to Chris, I says, Heather, and that song, my mum's looking over us and watching over us while we drive back.
I found it funny when we went to a medium. I remember she was saying my dad's an angel. Because of the person he was. We'll go, oh, we bet he's an angel and all that. And the medium turned around and said to my mum, he turned around and said, he ain't no angel. He's not an angel.
I tried a medium, but I'm a 3XL.
That was really creepy.
I mean, I'll be honest with you.
I become angels. I don't know how people
apparently
get an angel.
You've got to be an act. You actually
well, this is going to make you laugh. Gordo says he's going out to ring a fire.
Meaning you can't be an angel.
Right, what have you got to do to be an angel?
You can't be an angel.
Well, there's obviously angels.
Yeah, there's angels, but you can't be an angel. That's why you have like archangel.
Too late.
I mean, I'm going to tell you something
funny. My baby's an angel because he was innocent.
You can't be an angel.
Why? I don't get it.
We went to Butlins at Minehead, right?
Like God
and
has
that
angels.
was not long after my mum had passed away, right? And we've got like a veranda, with, patio area sort of thing. And me and Callum were sat there, and this robin come on patio. So I said to Callum, I says, oh, look at that. There's a robin. I says, a robin is another sign that one of your loved ones has come to visit you. So next thing I know, this Robin shits on patio, and I went, "That's my mum."
You
I'll come and visit you, but I'm going to shit on your patio. You know what I mean? And I says, "Yeah, that's the mum."
What was the one where you went to? Was it when you went to see? Is it when you were getting her ashes or something? Or we went to the water went on you. I think you remember you telling me on one of your streams.
But yeah, we've
had. That's the mum taking the mick because the water went on you.
Oh yeah, when we went to spread my mum's ashes, we went. My mum lived in Skegness, and when my stepdad passed away, he had his ashes scattered in a certain place in sea in Skegness. So my mum says, when I go, I want my ashes spreading in the same place. So all family went right down to water's edge. We threw like flowers because a favourite flower were carnations. So we took these carnations out, and because I'm sort of eldest one, I got this garden scoop and I took her ashes in thing, and everybody else took their turn after me. Right. And then next minute I know this great bloody wave come. I was the only one that got soaked from head to toe. And I says, thanks, Mum, for that. You know what I mean? But it was dead funny. I mean, we'll laugh about it afterwards. But I was the only one that got soaked from head to toe in this great bloody wave that come crashing down.
You just come out of nowhere?
Yeah. Just that. I mean, it had sort of been just been laughing while we were throwing flowers in and throwing ashes. And then next minute, this great big bloody wave come and I got drowned. And I was the only one that got wet through.
I'm going to drop out, Jeanette.
That was my nan and granddad's wish. They met in Blackpool with her and granddad years ago.
I'm cream cracker, Kate.
When my granddad died, he wanted to be scattered in Blackpool Sea. And then my nana died 6 months after my granddad, and then she got scattered in Blackpool Sea.
Bye, Jenna.
Bye.
Bye, Jenna.
But I mean,
we got scattered in Blackpool Zoo within 6 months of each other. It was their wish, because that's where they met in Blackpool. So they wanted to be scattered in the sea as well. So they both got scattered within 6 months, because he died within 6 months of each other.
Yeah, well, my mum and my stepdad lived in Skegness for a long time.
And I'm jealous you're eating pizza.
Because you can't have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had several different occasions. I mean, like at one point, I used to come down. I still do. You know.
Oh, I know you still have Dad sugar dumps.
I used to come down in middle at night. Anyway, this particular night, I was walking upstairs and I heard this bloke say, hello. I goes up top of the stairs. Callum were in bed. Chris were fast asleep. Yeah, this bloke had said hello to me. Now, funny thing is,
I've had that though.
A few weeks ago, Chris had gone to have a lie down in the afternoon because he weren't feeling too clever. And next minute, he comes down and he went, weirdest thing's just happened to me. I says, what? He says, I will lay there in bed. He says, and I heard somebody say, hello, in my ear. Exactly the same. And I says, well, now you believe me that I weren't imagining things. So, yeah, there's one or two. Because you see, an old fella lived here before us. He didn't actually die here, but he died in hospital. But, you know, because he lived here. So we reckon, you know, that his spirit's here as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That would.
I think Granddad died in our house.
No, yeah, same as Chris says.
I heard that Granddad died in.
There's nothing nasty about it. You know, there's nothing nasty or malevolent.
But you've seen him.
Well, mate, she's still talking. So go on, Jen.
I'll say there's nothing malevolent about it. You know.
Yeah.
I think he's just being a bit mischievous. You know what I mean? But yeah, that.
Well, they say. They say they don't come to those that are scared. Those that are scared, they won't come to him and talk to him.
Well, that's evil.
But if you're all right and susceptible and you're not scared, they'll come to you. Like, I have never seen anything.
Which is unfortunate for me because I've got balls. Yeah.
With Crypto, she's been in my house and she's seen her dad. Didn't you? No. In my house in the corner, looking around, like
seen anything.
I like your house sort of thing.
This is before you moved in.
No, I'd moved in.
You moved in, yeah, he was looking around because he got the house for you.
Yeah, because he got the house for me. He'd already passed away, so he didn't really have the house. And he'd come round looking around in my house, and she went, I'd just seen my dad. And she made me freak out. And then that was it. Then, right, I'm coming to yours.
I freaked out myself because he was.
Yeah, we've never actually visually seen anything.
No, he was looking around.
You know, it's just like little bits and bobs, you know.
I've had worse things. I don't like talking about.
That's my mum there.
That your mum?
Yeah.
But I heard when you was younger, like I said in Nana's house, that it's where our dad died, or whatever he is.
Yeah.
He died. When years ago, and you supposed to have seen him on the stairs, and you started talking to him because he used to call you Carol the Barrel.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "What you talking to?"
This one was a kid.
Yeah, so she'd seen my granddad in the house, and I think when my dad died as well, or something.
Apparently, I fell down the stairs and someone
pushed her. You fell and I pushed you and catched you.
Someone catched me down the stairs.
Yeah.
When I fell.
The thing is, if you believe in something like that, they're more likely to come and visit you. I mean, we come to the conclusion that we think, there's something here.
Yeah.
You see things in this house.
Yeah. I do see things a lot, but I find it when I start messing with like tarot cards. I know it's only tarot cards, but if I start dealing with the dead, I get more perspective, and it kind of scares me. So
but that's really the thing. If you, how can I put it? If you're of a nervous disposition, the more
I don't like it.
That's me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Yeah. No, it's not that. I just get more perspective when I start doing it.
But they still come to you, like when you've done my card reading.
I don't like it.
I've never had anybody come to me or anything like that. Like, never seen.
I don't like it.
Like I said, when my nana and granddad died, and then my baby passed away not long after.
Well,
it's the first time that I've ever had anything in my house go spooky. Like I said, it fell off my fridge, and the toy fell over in the house. Things were going missing, and I've never seen anything like that. And then it stopped, and then a month after the baby died, Hayden's birthday.
Was it a stillbirth? Was it when
he was born too soon, wasn't he? So he was born sleeping.
But it's like, I mean, I'm a big believer.
The white feather fell in front of Hayden when he was finding his new bike.
It's not your surroundings. It's you know, wherever you move to, you take their spirit with you. If you sort of
Do you? Does it follow you out? So like,
it can do, yeah.
Like you said, there's things in this house. So if she moved, would they follow her?
Yeah.
I thought they stayed in the house.
No.
They can take an attachment to you and follow you.
Yeah.
Spirits
I
have never seen anything like that because I panic.
You can take attachment to you and follow you.
Because in my old house, when I used to live on the same street, when she's seen her dad, you've never seen him since, have you? Since that day?
No.
In my house, and I moved obviously now because obviously I have to move.
I've seen him the first time when we went after my funeral when we were banging in my mum's house. You were there.
Oh, don't tell me about it. Yeah, I did. I was there and I panicked.
Yeah, there was banging, wasn't there?
Bang
in the house, and we heard loads of noises.
I said it's nothing. I'm like, it's nothing. I was panicking.
And I had to go downstairs, basically put a blanket over my mum because mum had too much to drink, obviously, you know. And I see my dad out the window, like that, out the window.
But can you remember telling you that story about that?
Like at the window, like
that mug that I had.
It kind of come across like he was confused. What that meant.
I've got a mug, right, and it's still in its box and everything, but it's one of these that's motion sensors. So if you pick it up, and it will like one of my friends Litlands bought it me. So the house that we lived in, I don't know.
I'm fine, thank you.
About 10 years ago. It will like a separate living room and a separate dining room. Now, the wall unit that we've got here was in the back room. And I was sat watching telly one day, or I was sat in other room. And all I could hear was this mug saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. But that's what the
that sounds like a horror movie.
Once you pick it up, it were a Valentine's mug, and obviously it was saying I love you.
Yeah.
So when I kept thinking, well, where's that noise? Because I were in on my own. Cameron were at school, Chris were at work. I kept thinking, where's that coming from? So I goes in other room, right? And I'm trying to suss out what it were. And I sussed out that it was this mug. Anyway, I couldn't understand. Anyway, as soon as it had started, it stopped again. So there were hairdressers next door where I used to go and have my hair done. So I goes to see that goes to hairdressers. This one, I says, "Hey, up these back." Hi, Elaine.
We're having internet problems.
Oh, anyway, so I went to hairdressers and I says a funny thing happened, but there were a woman in that worked in hairdressers that used to live in that house, right? So I says to her, I says a funny thing happened. I says out of nowhere, I says this mug, I says is in its box. I says and the only way it activates, I says if you pick it up. I says
I remember this.
I says, all I could hear were, I love you, I love you. And she says, well, funny thing is, she says, when we lived there, we got this sense that it were haunted. And basically, she told me a story that the couple that lived there before them had had a baby and it had died. So, whether or not it was this child's, I hope Richard's here as well. Whether or not it was this
child's spirit word, they still grow.
Hello, Richard.
But I mean, I've demonstrated for people, and I demonstrated this thing, and I said, it's in its box. I said, and the only way you can activate it, take it out its box, and I demonstrated. But to this day, it's never done it since.
What, as in took out the box?
No, that day since we lived there, and it was saying I love you, never done it since. And it's still in its box to this day.
Have you moved since
happened? It's never happened since then. Just that once.
Is it the house that you're in now, or is it?
No, it was somewhere where we lived in Nottinghamshire about 10 years ago.
I don't even know if you take the mug out now, it won't do anything.
But it will only. I mean, I demonstrated it other way. I actually took the mug out the box, and I says, "Well, look, this is, you know."
Have you took it out in this house where you are now?
Yeah, I took it out.
And has it done the same thing? And has it done the same thing?
No, it's never done it.
That's what I said. It's the house. It's not the mug. It's the house.
No,
it's the little baby. But they say, don't their babies still grow in the spirit world? They'll still grow in the spirit world, but when you pass over, the baby will be as small as it was as you knew that baby. But it'll still grow in the spirit world, but when you pass on, it'll be as small as what you met that baby.
How are you doing, Richard?
That's what they say.
Oh, wait a minute,
got me proper internet.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I can sit
were it yesterday?
Yeah, you got fixed yesterday. So I'm at full speed.
Yeah,
now.
I was going to say,
like when we pass over,
you see
you
how you last remember.
Yeah, so you will see
like
your dad when he
shovel?
died at 47.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with Tony, she'll be 12. Yeah. But then a baby, they say it still grows in the spirit world. But yeah, when you pass over, you will see that.
No, you see it's how it was.
Yeah, but it still grows in the spirit world. So that's
the woods on his way down.
my neck of the woods.
Yeah, Lancashire.
Lancashire, yeah.
So we sort of, well, we didn't sort of go through Lancashire, but yeah,
scrape past it.
I'm going to launch this internet in a minute.
Yeah, we've been through 1 or 2 counties in the last few days.
Back in a minute, Jeanette. My internet's playing up.
Okay, then, Lee. Oh, dear, we've been through Hampshire and Leicestershire and you name it.
It takes a fair while to get down there, doesn't it?
4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And that's not including if you stop.
Yeah. It was a long journey.
It was like going down there. We set off at just gone 10 o'clock and we got there about 3:30. But we managed about 3.5 hours before we needed a lav break.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. It's a long while to go that way out of toilet.
But and like today, I think we managed about 2.5, 3 hours nearly. You know with Mr. Jason.
Right. What's up? When I used to see all the stuff with my dad and everything. It was
we had a good holiday, weather.
I had dreams.
Yeah.
But it was in basically what you call purgatory.
Every tea time, every thunderstorm.
Purgatory is when you're on the life of. It's like where you have to accept where you have to move on or you don't move on. No, I don't hear anything now.
Richard.
Yeah.
Oh God,
so basically, it's like when I was seeing all that stuff, he wasn't accepting of what happened to him. So when he actually, I don't see nothing from my dad now. So now he's gone.
He's accepted.
He's accepted. So when at the time I was getting all the spooky stuff happening to him, he was in purgatory, which oh God, in which term Summerland. So it's basically where you don't accept it. You're like in between worlds.
I bet that's why I don't see my baby. Because obviously
it depends if you've accepted it or you've not accepted it.
I mean, going back to the thing, I watch a lot of paranormal programs, and that what Crypto just said is a lot of spirits don't accept that they've died.
Don't accept where you go for. So when you don't hear from them anymore, it means they've accepted it and moved on.
So obviously my little boy was innocent. He was only a baby. So he wouldn't have known anything better, would he? So he would have just moved straight on, went into the spirit world.
I won't know, but what I'm saying is
because I've never seen him.
When I was getting activity from my dad,
activity in the house.
He didn't move on straight away. But after a while, I didn't hear anything from him. I don't hear nothing from him now.
But they can still come back.
So he's moved on.
I'm sure that they can still come back and show activity, like to let you know they're still there.
But another thing, what they say is only malevolent or malicious spirits. They pick on the vulnerable.
They're the ones that have basically refused to move on for a long time.
It's like they pick on vulnerable.
Yeah.
Is that like the poltergeist?
Kind of, yeah. They kind of get.
I bet they're horrible.
Malicious because
they're horrible people that have like killed people and there's horrible things that.
No, it's not to do with that. It's basically they say.
I'll tell you program
if you don't accept what's happened to you and you keep staying where you are, basically it messes with you. So basically, if you don't move forward,
they just tried to make you jealous, Crypto. He says he won a chocolate hamper.
Who?
Jason.
Last week. Do you think Crypto will be jealous? Depends what chocolate is.
If it's mint,
it's proper internet now. Oh, but yeah, it's like a thin blue line, if you know what I mean. It's I'll tell you a program to watch.
So when you go and see a medium, does that mean
to watch? And it's do the what's it called? Yeah, do the Osbournes believe? And it's Sharon Osbourne, Ozzy Osbourne, and Jack Osbourne. It's sort of it shows them these clips like paranormal or UFOs or
You
things
see,
like
I
that.
don't like, to be honest with you, I'm not
But
really,
yeah,
I don't.
I mean, you can imagine it with Ozzy Osbourne. It's sort of serious.
I know you're talking about it.
But it's funny, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah,
it's a good program to watch, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, we were watching it last night.
Matchmakers. Sorry, this is pulling a tongue at Jason Summers like,
Oh, I mean, no. I like Maltesers and Buenos and
Mint
Maltesers.
Mint Maltesers. I love everything that's mint. Go on.
Oh, I just typed that in chat. I could have just said it. Oh, I love matchmakers.
Hey, funny thing is, my mum whatever chocolate, she'd always buy chocolate mint matchmakers. They were
mint.
Matchmakers. It has to be mint.
Mint ice cream.
Matchmakers and after 8 mint.
Yeah, that's right.
Mint arrows.
Bubble
mint arrows. Yeah.
You can get them
what I was wondering though,
and they're like munchies, but they're mint.
The white arrows.
I've seen them, Richard.
They're not munchies, but they're mint in a green packet.
They them square things, aren't they? Yeah.
Chocolate snowballs. Those come out at Christmas. They'll be out soon. Chocolate snowballs. The little chocolate white ball. You just got the chocolate inside them. So nice. So nice.
I'll tell you what sort of one of my favourites is, and it's like anything like Terry's chocolate orange or things like that. You know what I mean?
Not Terry's. It's mine.
That's Terry's.
It's mine.
I like that one.
Yeah. The white Terry.
Funny thing
Mintola,
is,
that's it. Mintola.
Yeah. Oh, Mentos. Love Mentos. Is it Mentos?
I like Mintero. I like Mintero. I must admit, I like Mintero.
I love Mintero.
I like a whisper though, me. I like a whisper.
We like whispers.
No, I don't like whispers.
You get like the tin of celebrations. I like Maltesers.
Oh, she loves the Maltesers.
Yeah.
We get tin of celebrations, and honest to God, right? I'm just nipping. I don't have tin of celebrations in the kitchen. She's like, I'm nipping in the kitchen.
You have them celebrations, you end up with loads of bounties left.
About the only thing
by the time she's left my house, I've got no
one in our family that like bounties.
Celebrate out the heroes.
There's always loads left over.
I like the crunches and the whisper.
Richard just said, he says, and you notice though, when you have a tin of celebrations, there's all bounties left in thing.
There's always bounties left. I don't like bounties. My father likes bounties. I don't.
You look here, I like
bounties. Quality Street, them purple ones with nothing on. God, I love them.
Yeah, I love them and all, Richard.
They're like a purple one, aren't they? With nuts.
I tell you, Chris's favourite art at Quality Street. You know them green triangles.
Oh yeah, that's one.
I like the purple ones in the Quality Street.
Which one with the one with the?
That's what Richard's just said. The
purple one.
Hazelnut
whip. Yeah,
hazelnut whip. Oh God, yeah, I like them hazelnut whip.
Yeah, I like the purple one.
I think them green triangles, you can get them on their own in a packet. I think they're called.
You can get massive ones as well, like big sized ones.
Can you get the purple ones that size as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You can get like big, massive.
Yeah, I've seen the green triangle ones.
The green triangle ones.
I'd have to get them tablets, but I only get tablets.
Nice sweats or something.
Yeah, you can take them and you can anything you want.
Mom, can Michelina say what's this?
I'll tell you my favourite.
Yeah.
And it don't matter whether it's Roses or Hollister Street. I like the chewy caramel ones.
Oh, you're the chewy
caramel. How did I know you was going to say that?
You know
I'm going out earlier.
I mean, I like chocolate eclairs as well.
But you've got tomorrow.
This is not a fan.
Yeah, you can't be. Yeah, but mint
I'll make you a deal. If you don't go to karate, she's not staying ever again. Yeah, well, you better have me. Because you need to take your ribbon and your belt with you to karate.
She's on the phone, sorry.
No, you
Yeah,
need
well,
to that lady's going to stitch it on for you.
hard toffee discs, like gold discs.
They tend to be the ones that are left in our
I'll just send her out in a minute while she's on the phone.
Like a rock hard disc, and you're chewing them for a
It's
day.
on about them flat.
Oi!
Yeah.
1 minute, sorry.
Yeah, the flat. They the ones that are normally left. I'll tell you what else I like as well, Richard. You know them long finger caramel.
I'm sorry about that. I just put her out because she's on the phone.
So yeah, it tends to be the flat caramels that are left in our tin.
Yeah. I'm same.
I must admit, Tim, Raspberry Ripple is one of my favourites.
Raspberry Ripple. Now, mint chocolate chip ice cream's mine.
Oh, you know what I like though as well? What? Honeycomb ice cream.
Oh, what's that one? What's the other one I like? Is it what's the chocolate one? I'm sorry, it's called.
Oh yeah.
No.
Double chocolate chip.
Is it Alabama fudge cake, but it's ice cream one?
Hey, I tell you something, Crypto. You'd have been in your element when we went to Bournemouth yesterday. We says, oh, we can't go home without we've had an ice cream. So Callum had a 99, and Brian went for a Magnum, almond Magnum. Now Chris had to go on better, and he had a posh cone, and it was like one of them waffle cones, but it was like dipped in chocolate round top, with like hundreds and thousands round it, with scooper ice cream on top.
The £9.40.
Yeah, no.
How much? Come on.
Nearly 10 quid for 3 ice creams.
3? I thought you went for 1 then.
No, but for all 3, it was nearly a tenner.
Oh, that's just about that.
£9.40, I think it was.
You go to Eaton Park now.
I thought you went just for 1 at first. 8 quid for 1.
Honestly, you can go Eaton Park now, and my kids usually like an Oreo tray, and they're like a £5 each.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 quid maybe. So you're talking what? 13 quid, 12 quid for 3 Oreo tray ice cream. Honestly, that's in Eaton Park. It's so expensive.
But
and
this was at Bournemouth yesterday, and we says, well, it will like here as well. The same as we said, it's a seaside place. So I mean, £3.10 for a Magnum. You can get like 4 in a packet from supermarket.
Yeah.
I go to Aldi. I can get the Magnums in Aldi for a bit cheaper. Yeah.
Jason says,
and then
is that why he got an ice cream?
What was it? I like the cornettos. I went in all bargains the other day. Yeah. Strawberry cornettos, 6 of them for £1.06. I like bargains.
But this is it. It's like it's seaside places like that, especially with it being on pier. They could charge what they want, really, can't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I've noticed my cat food's gone up, right? Do you know the powder?
Caravan sites charge a fortune.
Do you know my powder food that I feed my gecko, right? It's like a powder. Basically, it's just a powder food. So only a little pouch like this, right? I was paying a tenner for it, $9.99. I'm paying $11.99 for it now.
Big difference, 2 quid.
Is it? That's what I'm paying now. $11.99. It was $9.99. But a little packet like that.
There's a rumour going around as well that
ridiculous.
That my nana said.
Can I just interrupt you there?
Going up in October, double.
Sorry, Alex. I've removed that comment. It's not fair. It's not being very respectful.
Why did you put something
Majesty's
wrong?
weight because she's in the ground. It's not being very respectful. I've removed this comment. I haven't banned him or anything.
Doesn't make no sense, but it's not a nice thing to say, is it?
No.
What? No.
So I see you.
I'm not having. Same as I said before. I'm not having any disrespect, any drama or anything. That is not.
Well, yeah, it was just like saying what I said on my live, you know, on that Mickey, what's his name?
Blur.
And he came on saying, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But get your facts straight, Alex. She's not in ground yet.
No, actually, she never goes in the ground because it's.
She never goes in the ground. They go in a crypt.
She goes in a tomb. She actually doesn't actually go in the ground.
It's not. I mean, we've just lost his monarch, his reigning monarch for 70 years And you don't need people coming in saying that sort of thing. I'm sorry.
At the end of the day, if you like them or not, you know what I mean? It's like
keep your opinion to yourself if you don't. Simple.
You know what? Her dad. It's crazy. We've had family rivals for years, right? My cousin's dad hated my dad, didn't he?
But it's strange because my dad,
when he died,
your dad got my dad with my mum together.
Yeah, they did, but then they fell out. Then they hate, and then they hated each other, right?
It don't matter
right?
What
yeah,
family?
But you know when my dad died, he never disrespected him.
This is
and
the thing. This is the thing.
Even though he wanted to kill him, he never disrespected my dad.
I've never had a lot to do with my sister, but when my mum was dying on a deathbed of cancer, we came together. We didn't argue. We didn't fall out or anything. We came together as a family. You know what I mean? In respect.
Yeah.
So Tara's father. What?
You know, don't you? You know when to keep your mouth shut. You know when something's not right, or when to say something horrible or nice.
Is that if you're going to Spooky World as well with us?
Yeah,
we're not sure about Spooky World yet. We don't.
We're going out on Towers for a birthday, but that's not at Spooky World.
But you know what I mean? This is
not sure about Spooky World yet, just because my fella son can't work till Monday. So until they start getting a bit of money,
it's like this. You know, you might not talk to your family all the time, but you don't disrespect them, and you don't sort of.
Like our family, isn't it? The only time we really see our family come together is a wedding or a funeral, and even then you got to be lucky for them to come to your wedding. It's more a funeral.
That's it.
Do you know what? A lot of my family disrespected my wedding.
But this is the thing. I mean, when I mean let's say going back to Queen, Harry and William don't get on, right? But they've come together as a unit in respect for the grandmother.
I'm gonna launch that internet box in a minute.
Alex, you can't really say that. I'm not being funny, but you can't really say that. Come on,
Regardless, we all sort of know in an inkling she was murdered. Everyone's saying she was murdered because of what was going on with
I don't know if she was not or
but
not.
At the end of the day, she's our queen.
Died.
She's still reigned for 70 years. She's still made this country what it is today, regardless
Diana
of what
Diana died.
How we made
the queen was involved in their murder. And it's never been proved.
I've always said there's been something a bit suspicious about Diana's death.
Definitely a conspiracy. She definitely was murdered somewhere or another.
The monarch of your country in that way, saying that, you know, I mean, we don't know. We don't know what happened. We
don't know for a fact.
It's just speculation. Yeah. Everyone said for years in speculation that Diana was murdered. So they all say the royal family.
Funny thing is, we were only discussing this on way back, and I said, somebody somewhere.
I'm just gonna go and get a drink in a minute.
I don't think he was ever in love with Diana, Charles. He's always.
No, they weren't. It was an arranged marriage.
He wasn't, yeah.
It was an arranged marriage.
He only used her so she could produce heirs to the throne.
But
right? So they had children, and then
no, what it was,
he went off with Camilla,
and
then Diana ended up with Dodie Fired. Yeah. And they both knew that, didn't they?
No, they both knew. No, they were friends.
It was disrespectful for her to do what she was doing. But yeah, it was alright for Charles to do what he was doing.
Like
but there was rumours that she was pregnant. There was rumours saying she was pregnant to Dodie Fired.
Alright, well.
No matter what anybody says, nobody's ever going to be able to.
It was arranged marriage, but they've got on as friends. You get what I'm saying? They respected each other.
But they had children.
But they didn't love it. They didn't love each other. They knew that together. They didn't love each other.
Even Diana herself said there were always three people in their marriage, and Camilla being third person, because
which in fact
he always he always carried a torch for Camilla, but because they were both married, you know what I mean? So,
I was
yeah,
laughing at simple. I think we're going to be. You
it's
again.
like this, you know. Look at it this way. Princess Anne got, they were on about this on radio as well. Princess Anne got married and divorced and got married again.
Yeah.
Prince Charles got married to Diana and got divorced.
And married Camilla.
Andrew married Fergie.
But they never loved each other.
But they Charles and Andrew have never actually got remarried until something happened to Diana. Nah, Prince Andrew
never loved each other.
And it says,
and now look.
It says basically Edward, after all the Queen's children, is the only one that stopped married to his wife.
I know that.
And then look at Harry and look at William. They both chose their wife.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they're happy.
Yeah.
So far, I'd say Meghan.
We were trying to explain to Calvin.
I think she's very manipulated.
I don't personally know
about the king that abdicated because he fell in love with a married commoner. Now it's frowned upon for royalty to marry into a commoner. You know, they've all got to have had black title or be well to do, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, which is what Kate was, wasn't she? She was like quite well known and ready, like
when
in that
I
sort of respect.
they were one at King's anyway, and he met Mrs. Simpson, and because she were a commoner and she were a divorcee, they basically said, you know, it's either the crown or marriage. So he chose marriage. So he abdicated so he could marry Mrs. Simpson. But yeah, you know, and it's, yeah, you know, they look down on us as commoners, you know what I mean? And see you later, Lee. No worries.
Bye.
But yeah, if you noticed, all royal family, they've married into a well-to-do, you know, a family. So yeah, I mean, you wouldn't get sort of William or Kate, William marrying a commoner, because that'd mean, you know, it's hard to explain. I was trying to explain it to Callum. Hey, up, is that Richard making all noise?
Oi, Richard, leave noise down the way.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's what are you making all noise then?
That was me back knocking stuff over in the fridge.
It was him knocking stuff in the fridge.
I shut the door and everything seemed to fall over the door.
Were it your cans?
Yeah. See, I was trying to find one that wouldn't fizz up.
That is Crypto's cousin, Christina.
Sorry?
It's all right, Jason put, when did Crypto get younger? Is that a new person on the panel?
Oh, Crypto!
That's Christina, that's Crypto's cousin.
Crypto,
so, yeah, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I said to Callum, I won't like to be married into a royal family anyway, because there's such responsibilities. I mean, it's 80s, you know what I mean?
There's too much to do. You can't have your own sort of life. It just sort of takes over everything, doesn't it? You've got to do everything that they say.
Can't just nip to the shop.
It's like, have you seen our
Hi.
About pheasants to the Lord and Manor, and Scrapman Dan says, I love a bit of game bird, you know. I heard that, Dan. But yeah, it's like, just said I, Dan. Yeah. But yeah, you look at Kate, how thin she is. And because she's got an image to uphold with, with being part of the royal family, you know what I mean?
Same happened to Diana. She ended up like a stick.
Yeah, exactly. Because
I don't see why you've got to be so thin to be part of the royal family. What does it matter how you look?
It's like they've got an image to uphold, if you know what I mean. And, how can I put it? Yeah, if they were like me, a bit on every side, it wouldn't be lad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I ain't no stick, but goodness me, I could never be like that. That's just too thin.
But no, I mean
she's had 3 children as well.
To say Kate has had 3 kids, she's awfully thin.
Yeah.
She must have been in the gym as soon as she had that last baby.
But you know what I mean? I bet she ain't got stretch marks like I have.
I've got tons of them. And I've got 3 C-section scars.
But yeah, it's like an image thinking, because she's married to the next heir, let's just say, they've got this image to uphold. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. I won't do that role for tea in China. Let's put it that way.
She must be eating 6 Rivitas a day with cottage cheese on, and that's it.
Yeah, but yeah,
it's not a proper nourished cooked meal. Put it that way.
She certainly ain't going to that.
Oh, she's eating her food and she's straight on the treadmill or something afterwards.
But I mean, I look at it. It's like unnatural, isn't it, to be that thin? And goes back in bed.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
hey, what Jason said. When did crypto get so young?
Excuse me. I'm not young. I'm old.
Me being on the panel on my own.
Oh right, you. Yeah,
definitely. Mr. It's crypto's cousin.
I was gonna say I'm old. I'm an old.
Jason says, when did crypto get younger? Is that a new person on the panel? And I put it's Christina. It's crypto's cousin.
Tell they're related, can't you? When they both look at camera.
Yeah, my sentiments exactly, Dan.
So whatever you said there, talking about Diana, you're spot on.
I mean, no. I mean, I look at it this way. No matter what's happened,
maybe things about you.
You know, when all's said and done, she's reigned over our country for 70 years. You know what I mean?
I'm not a very solid person.
Yeah.
And I said these were my exact words. Charles has got some big boots to fill.
Yeah, but he's had his mother teaching him since he was born. And the Queen's done a good job.
That's basically what they said on radio.
See Charles following the footsteps.
Since she became Queen, he's been taught when he come, you know, what to do and what to say and exactly everything. Yeah. You know, when his mother passed away, you know, he's had that role since he was a young boy.
Yeah, same as William, isn't it? That's all William's ever known to be trained for. And George will be starting to get trained up as well now. William's son.
That's Papa Chris.
Pardon me. But the thing is, Alex, it's, you know, these things come in time. You know, I mean, they've got to change because he says he's worried about happens to all the coins and currency and how it will affect it.
It's just going to be a different picture. That's all it's going to be. He's going to be the king on it. It makes no difference.
I mean, it's like this. It's like this. They're on about today. The barristers, they were known as the Queen's Council and now changed it instead of being QC, it's KC, which is King's Council.
It's like singing that song, "Long Live Our Queen."
Yes,
It's not. It's Long Live Our King now, isn't it? God save our King now instead of God save our
they
Queen.
run about that as well, and it says
there's no
need to change the anthem. It just needs a God save our gracious King. Long may he live, reign over us. You know what I mean? There's only sort of a few, you know, nips and tucks here and there that they've got to do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's.
I've heard that joke a lot.
Basically, we knew eventually this was going to be inevitable, that the Queen passed away. So you're not telling me that they haven't planned, you know, they're not just going to do it on a whim sort of thing.
They were behind closed doors. They would have been preparing for it for the past year or so, I reckon, since Janet with COVID, since she's been poorly-ish on and off. Since she got COVID in the April, she's not the Queen.
She didn't get COVID, did she?
She did. She got COVID.
I thought she just got ill. She didn't get COVID, did
No, back in April. She got COVID and she's not been the same since. And they're saying she's been a bit on the offside since COVID. So I reckon they might have been making a bit of plans in the Monarch. Anyway,
I mean, I said this a couple of weeks ago. I didn't think she'd be long behind Philip because they were heart and a soul, weren't he? You know what I mean?
He'll be heartbreak as well from missing her husband. Lost without him.
Yeah, this is it.
Years.
Some people can die for that, though.
Yeah.
Lonely heart.
My nana died 6 months after my granddad. Obviously, she wasn't a wellish woman, but she looked after my granddad for years.
It's like this, when you've been married to somebody, if you've been married to somebody for 73 years and all of a sudden they're not there anymore, it's got to be heartbreaking. Yeah. It's like you're missing a limb, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know, if you've been married for that long and then they're not there, it's like missing it. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
73 years they were married.
Yeah, I get you, but it's kind of funny because me and my partner were like, oh, when you go out, I'll move on. I'll go and have a party.
You
know, we're always joking, you know.
And 23 for a long time.
But you know, I mean, I don't know whether you know Richard and his wife just split up, so I sort of didn't mean to.
I don't know them personally. No, I don't know. What?
But it's like this, you know what I mean? It's like.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, Chris is going out talk while with his drone. I keep saying, "Oh, thank God for that peace and quiet." But I worry about him all the time while he's out.
Yeah, I used to have that fear when Dig used to go out, and I used to always have that fear that something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna have a police knock on my door and say, "Oh, this has happened," or "That's happened," and then I get really scared. Oh, no.
But yeah, I mean, Tim said he knows how that feels because he's lost his partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were together a long time.
I don't like them actually, even though I'm
like, it's like you feel like you've got a limb missing, and it's sort of having to learn a whole different way of going on. You know, you're not thinking about what your partner's doing, or they're not thinking about what you're doing because you're on your own. And it can be very.
It's a big change.
Yeah.
It's gonna win, isn't it?
When you used to be in a house with 4 other people, and all of a sudden you're on your own. It's a very big change.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same as I said to you the other day, Richard. You know, I mean, you're still young. You know what I mean? There's you know, there's somebody out there for you. Did you hear that?
No.
He says, I haven't unpacked her bags yet, Richard. Can I send her over?
Well, that's fine. No, you can't do that.
You'd be amazed when you split up how much crap you do accrue. I've done about 3 runs to tip out.
But yeah, it's same whether it's your mum, your dad, you know, a member of your family.
Yeah.
You know, if you're used to having them around, and I mean, it's like my mum. She only used to come here every 4 weeks for a Sunday dinner.
Well, with my dad, it was hard because I had to make fucking decisions. Remember?
But yeah,
I felt like my mum put the mitt when my dad died.
This is funny. We've got a corner sofa at the time.
When my dad died.
And when my mum used to come to ours, it were either athletics, rugby, darts, you know what I mean? And then sort of after she'd had a dinner, she'd be lay there. The next minute, you'd hear her snoring.
I used to look after the children.
And then she'd say,
take them shopping.
I went to sleep, I was just resting my eyes.
That's what my mum says.
And it's
if you're a bucket, they could put all the shopping on. I don't remember.
My mum came and visited me here. And she's 86.
And I have to sit at home and I used to have to watch all the kids.
And it's all these like little foibles that they've got. You know what I mean? You miss that. I went to sleep, I was just resting my eyes, she'd say.
My mum says that all the time.
And it's like over Christmas time.
She repeats herself.
Can you take me shopping this day, that day? When you're working, when you're not working.
Time and time again.
Right, we'll get all the coins in and we'll go shopping.
But you know, I mean, Chris always used to say about my mum, she were all right in small doses.
You know, that's what my mum is okay.
This is a typical one. If my mum were ever in car with us, she was like a backseat driver. Are you waking? What was she? He put your flickers on. Don't forget to put your flickers on. She means indicators.
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. That was another thing that Chris wanted to get. He'd be driving, and then he put his hand on my knee because I were in passenger seat, and she kept saying, "Get them both them hands on." Sure a sod for that. I mean, same as Chris says, if you're driving along, he's got his hand on my knee. It was right next to gear stick, like, obviously. Yeah. You know, get them hands on steering wheel.
Where's that when Ryan's driving, man? Oh, I hate it. It makes me feel like it's a bit jiggly when I'm not driving. I get travel sick.
Oh, yeah.
And then if he gets there close to the car, it feels like we're that close, and I always go, "What are you doing?"
She's still alive.
Proper nervous, and like when I'm not driving.
As Pixie always had little foibles.
You know what I mean? I hate it when I go traveling on a plane and it's hot.
Talking about my mum, but yeah, it's sort of things like that that you look back fondly on, if you know what I mean. Just the way, you know.
My mother-in-law used to open, well, she still does it. I keep talking like she's dead.
I'm trying to
Christmas presents dead carefully, then she could use the paper again on presents the following year.
Hey, I'll tell you something that used to get Chris's goat, Richard. My mum would walk into our house, and have a look what's in the fridge.
Yeah,
Old Christmas cards.
Yeah, Tony was only.
Saves them. And
my dad
labels for presents the following year. How tight is that?
Being economical, Richard.
How tight is that? She's unbelievable.
And then in the end, I was did you know I had to make this decision?
Yeah, I know.
You know that?
I
know I did the right thing.
When it rained, and she still does this now, she used to put a mac on and run out to a car with a sponge with fairy liquid on when it was raining.
Did you do that?
Yeah, they got turned off in 20.
It was Arctic car with a sponge with fairy liquid on.
When it rains.
But I have to make a decision, you know what I mean? But I shouldn't have had to do that. I shouldn't have had to do that. And then my mum demanded
she's got loads of money, but she's so tight.
What's
I didn't
Vicky
get
on
time to
about?
fucking breathe.
Says, hey up, Pixie, looking forward to the pizza.
I don't even fucking want it, to be honest with you, really.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's like working, innit?
Shove under the bus, don't they?
But I know I did the right thing.
See, I'm lucky in that. I'm 35. My mum and dad are
Because I am movie star, Callum.
55.
Well,
Oh, sorry, we're chatting among ourselves.
My mum and dad
I'm
is
just talking about my
55 and 56,
Right.
and I've not lost any of them, so I'm quite lucky.
Well,
No,
it's like the older generation. They were all, I mean, like, my mum were born just as war was starting. So my mum knew, like, rationing sort of thing.
Oh,
Wakey says, too tight for car wash, Richard.
Yeah.
You know, my nana goes on all the time about rations,
liquid on sponge and run out
food
to
being out of date.
smother it all
She
over
always
car
says,
and then run in again.
if it smells all right, and it's got a date on it, and it's out of date, but it smells all right, no one cares. Back in the day, things never had a sell-by date, she always says to me. Never had a sell-by date, but now everything's got a sell-by date. If it smells all right, looks all right, it's fine.
Hey, I'll tell you something else as well.
She says to me all the time.
When my grandma were alive, they never had an automatic washing machine. She used to punch clothes in a bucket with punch. She never had a fridge, and it was like
a mangle. That's it, a mangle.
You know what I mean? She used to have it like a cage with like marble slabs in it, and that were her fridge.
My mum had one of them twin tubs up until about 5 years ago. Them twin tubs where you slap it out the bottom to a spin dryer.
Well, my grandma had to be persuaded. She bought like a sink, you know, like you were on about twin tubs, but it was just like a washing machine. So once they'd been round a few times, she used to take them out straight into sink, and then like wring them out a little bit, and you know how you were on about a mangle. She got one outside. I can remember still to this day, my grandma would be feeding clothes through mangle, and I'd be winding it for her.
Yeah. But she used to love that twin tub, and it took us years, and she's 86 now, and it took her until she was 80 for us to convince her to get an automatic machine.
But yeah.
She has a rack in the kitchen. She won't part with a rack. You know the rack that you pull up in kitchen?
Oh, yeah.
She won't part with that. She said to me today, she says, I'm doing a wash Sunday morning. Will you come round and pull rack up for me? Because it's too heavy to get up. And the wet.
Oh dear. And if you misbehaved, you got help pinned up on rack.
Yeah. She won't part with that rack, no way.
Right, I'm going to close it down, guys. I'm absolutely cream crackered, even though I've had a kip. Yeah. So I'll see you on. They're busy in conversation. I see what Wakey's put.
No, sorry for being rude. You can do a China. I just wanted to ask Christina something. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. I'm going to close it down now, Crypto, because I've been going.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm absolutely.
I just wanted to ask her something.
As you can see, my eyes is like piss holes in snow.
It's like getting that time, and I ain't sitting at a computer screen for hours. Can it make your eyes so?
Well, I mean, it don't help. Like sitting in the car for 4.5, 5 hours.
So wish me luck. Apparently, I'm going live after this.
So I'll see you all later, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
Nice to meet you.
See you later. Bye. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jeanette.
Let me switch this off.
Bye, everyone, chat.
Hello.